I feel like I've got a lot to offer a woman. I've got money, I've been traveling for 10 years, I know how to cook, I'm independent, I know how to clean my apartment, I know how to treat a woman pretty well. I certainly believe that I've got the skills in the bedroom. And I could travel, I could take her around. I'm relatively emotionally intelligent. I can be sweet when I want. I can protect her. I'm strong, so if anyone tries to fuck with us, I can break their arms. The difference is, the problem here, is that I don't feel like I'm receiving the same in return. I don't really feel like I'm actually getting much value out of most of the women I'm currently dating. I feel like they're extracting a lot of value out of me, and I'm getting fuck all in return. So it does get relatively frustrating. Now, I don't think it was always like this back in the day. I think back in the day, a woman had her place, right? So she'd be at home, she was domesticated, she'd look after the kids, she'd clean the house, she'd make you warm food when you got home, and a man had to just hustle and work hard and bring the goods home. So roles were a lot simpler back then. It was a lot more defined. Whereas now in the modern world, because we've got this whole idea of equality and women have their careers, which I'm all down for, I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying I'm personally finding it very difficult to actually adapt to this new way of living, because I've just recently broken up, not even recently, today in fact, just broken up with a girl. I wasn't really officially with her, but we were definitely seeing each other for about 2 months. And I noticed that I was the one that was doing most of the work, right? So taking her somewhere nice, I cooked for her one time, I would invite her to my place. Now there was 1 or 2 times where she invited me to her place, but she didn't really do anything. She didn't make me food. She made me a cup of tea, which took fucking 7 seconds. And I just didn't feel like there was much effort coming from her. No money spent. Didn't even buy me a fucking coffee, for God's sake. What's the coffee cost in Bucharest? €3? Yeah, no, didn't get a coffee. Didn't get nothing out of it, really. And it's just disappointing, because it's like, when a man puts all this effort in and he has resources to look after you, and he's got a nice apartment in the centre of town, and, you know, he can pay the bills, and he can beat anyone up who tries to fuck around, and he's intelligent and he's cultured, and he has and he has a British passport and an American green card, where he's got the options to go and live in all these top amazing developed places, and you also have a chance to get a piece of that as well. Marry a guy with a green card, guess what? You also get a green card. Marry a guy with a British passport, guess what? You also get a British passport. Although the British passport doesn't seem like it has as much value as it used to have. But either way, the point I'm trying to make here is that I feel like I offer a lot as a man. The problem I'm finding, and the reason why I haven't actually settled down yet and had kids and think, all right, I'm going to build a beautiful home with a woman, is because I'm not really seeing much in return. And it's funny, because I have come here to Eastern Europe and I have come to Romania, and the women are by far better than American girls. Way, way, way better. There is absolutely no doubt about that. However, they still want to extract what they can and not really end up offering much in return. Might be the kind of women I'm also going for. I'm aware of that. I need to be searching in better places. I need to be searching in more humble places and probably looking for more humble women. But in this instance, I literally found that I got nothing in return, and I was just giving. And it was like, you know, the girl never cooked for me. The girl never cleaned anything in the apartment. Didn't buy me a coffee. When we went to our friend's house and they made some food, she never offered to help or clean anything up. So she didn't do anything. And it's like, well, hold on, what's the point in me actually being with a girl who offers nothing in return? I need to see those feminine, maternal instincts at the beginning of the dating stage. So I know that she could be a good mother one day. So I know that she could look after me. You know, if I'm out there warring and fighting the world and losing and making money or whatever the fuck I'm doing with my life, I'm also expecting a woman to be feminine in her nature, right? I can provide the masculine characteristics. That's my job. But what's her job? Surely her job is to provide the feminine characteristics. Surely her job is to whip up a warm meal when I've had a long fucking day. Or give me a massage. Or tell me I'm handsome. Just something, like literally the simplest thing in the world. What about a tiny box of chocolates? I'm not asking for much. I'm really not. I'm literally asking for the smallest little things. Little acts of, what do they call it? Acts of service, I believe they call it. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for a little something in return. You know, I'm happily take a girl to an amazing restaurant. I'll happily look after a girl. I'll happily cook for her. I'll happily please her in bed. I'll happily do what I need to fucking do. But I also expect something in return. And if I don't get that, then I'm just going to move on. But most of men in today's world they'll just take this sort of shit because they got no other choices. They're like, oh, fuck it. She's hot. I might as well just run with it. But who cares what she looks like? All right, fine, she's hot. But that's just not enough. I need more than that, right? A man needs to understand that a woman needs to provide some sort of value to his life. If he's going to provide value, if he's going to work hard, if he's going to bring all these amazing things, what's she going to do? Surely there needs to be some roles, right? And I think we've lost those roles in modern society. And I'm not going to stand for that kind of shit because I've got plenty of friends who are with women who basically do nothing for them. So ultimately, I'm going to want someone who offers me something in return, right? Be feminine because I'll cover the masculine. Do something for me, provide me some sort of value. And in that sense, I'll be like, cool, I will continue looking after you. A relationship is meant to be a two-way thing. As soon as you feel like it's going one way, that's when it goes wrong. And that's why I've had to walk away from this girl.